Hello everyone. 8:25 now. Yes, I hope I'm audible. I'm my checking my uh, yes, checking my voice myself. Okay. So okay, only Rahima Tasneem here. Hi. Yes, thank you, thank you. Vortex Gaming says hi. I've seen Vortex Gaming before. I've seen you before. I don't remember exactly when and where, but yes, definitely I've seen in our stream, right? In our streams. You haven't been part of our streams for the past some days, sometime. Okay, kindly hold on. We are starting the stream by 8:30, so just kindly hold on. I'll be back in 1 minute. Yes, this should be fine now. We will start by exactly 8:30, and possibly we'll give a 1 minute buffer to people who might just be joining. And this is our first post-market live session, so I don't know how many of them will remember or be aware of it. Yes. Yes. Okay, so everyone, a very good evening, everyone. Very good evening. Welcome everyone to our first ever post-market live session. So this will be done in English. Our usual live streams, um, the live trading sessions, the options trading, everything will are generally happening in Malayalam plus English, a combination of both. But this will purely be in English because we want to reach people of other domains too, probably outside Kerala also. Good evening. What's your expected range for? Yes, Naju. We are coming to all those things. Okay, so we will crack down what the market did today. Okay, what will happen in the market today? What were the ranges in which what is the range in which the market moved today? How is the open interest rate data currently looking? What is the trade idea put forward by possibly 915trade.co? What is the FIADA data? What are the other newses? And is there anything particular in which we have to be focused about, which we should be focusing on? Okay, so all those things we will cover. We'll try to cover everything in as much detail as we can, in as much short time frame as we can. Okay, yes. Srirag Ammana says good evening. Good evening, Srirag. Yes. Okay, so first things first, Nifty in the daily time frame. So this is what Nifty has done today. Nifty opened at around 24,464 with almost I think around 100 to 110 points gap down. There was a further down move to until possibly I think around 24,344, 350, 24,350, and from there the short covering rally happened. I hope you know what is a short covering rally. So all the short positions were covered and the bulls took control, taking the market further up, and the market rallied by almost 300 points from the day's low. And is this a good sign? This seems to be a good sign. Yes, definitely. But for how long? We have to wait and see. So another important point to be noted is that we have again managed to close above 24,500. Nifty has managed to close above 24,500 for another day since May 12th. This is May 12th. Okay, the last time Nifty closed below 24,500 was May 9th. After that, there was a range-bound consolidation in Nifty for almost 1 month. Even after that, market went up and it is still coming down. But again, it has managed to close above 24,500, which is a good news. Okay, so that is one good news. And even the market, another thing, market has not closed above 24,600 too. It is not above 600. It is not below 24,500 too. So is this sign of any positivity to happen? It is yet to be seen. What is the major cause of today's gap down and the downward rally? One thing mainly is Trump imposing additional tariff of 25%. Definitely that has impacted the market, but to what extent? Not a big extent. The already established 25% tariff was already factored in by the market. Okay, so that everybody already knew and the market had already reacted. This 25% additional tariff, which could come as a pressuring situation on India, which may not even last for long. That is the case. Even Trump may come down from the 50% to possibly back to 25% also, maybe after some trade deals or talks or negotiations between India and US. That is one thing. One of the main reasons which I thought triggered the rally from the bottom, triggered the short covering rally towards the afternoon session, towards the last 1.5 to 2 hours of the market was Nifty. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm hearing my own voice. Okay, so it was said that Trump and Putin, Russian President Putin, are about to meet over the next few days to discuss about multiple things, ceasefires, everything. That is basically between Putin and Zelensky. Okay, so ceasefire between this one, Ukraine and Russia. So between Ukraine and Russia, there could be ceasefires because the authorities, Putin and Zelensky, are finally coming over the table and meeting up. And that is one thing. Another thing which could trigger is Trump and Putin meeting to discuss over the tariff and discuss over the trade deals, multiple trade deals. And the reason why US is imposing extra tariff on India is because India is buying oil from Russia and India is hence supporting Russia which is possibly triggering, which is not triggering, but which is in some sense is helping Russia to continue the war with Ukraine. So if let's say Putin and Zelensky come into an agreement and Russia and Ukraine come into an agreement for ceasefire and all those things settle down, then America obviously should not have much of a reason for opposing India buying oil from Russia, right? So that could be one reason. And because of that, the tariff could also be relaxed. That is one thing. So if the ceasefire violation happen in between Russia and Ukraine, that could eventually result in the tariff being taken down. That is the news. And even though the 25% tariff was imposed, you can see the reaction of the market. It was not drastic. Of course, there was a down movement. The market moved down by almost 1% today. From the opening, it moved down again, possibly by around, I think, 150 points or more than 200 points. But again, there is short covering rally and things are not looking the worst, not the worst, definitely. And another trend which I noticed in Nifty is possibly that of a cup and handle. Okay, so I will just draw the cup. Okay, so I'll take it here. Yes, okay. So the cup and then possibly a handle from here to here. So we don't know. We have to wait and see if this forms a cup and then a handle. Yes. Okay. So we have to just wait and watch how that is unfolding, whether it is a cup and handle and whether it is going up. And if Nifty can then manage to close above, let us say that of, where is the horizontal line? Yeah. Nifty can manage to close above the 25,600, not 700, it has to be 600. 25,600 ranges later, or the 600 to 700 range in the upcoming rally, which might happen. Then we can expect further up movement in Nifty, further driving movement in Nifty, which can possibly take the market up. Again, that is a distant possibility, and the reason is about to unfold because I was tracking the FII DIA data. Yes, FII DIA data of the past month. Okay, past 30 days. So we are into the FII DIA data. You can see the FII segment, FIIs in cash segment has been bearish for almost every single day in the past 30 days. The past 30 days, FIIs has been bullish in the market, or FIIs bought. FIIs were net buyers only on 4 days. For all the other 26 to 27 trading days, FIIs have been bearish. And today also, FIIs sold almost 5,000 crore in cash, which is not a huge amount, but it is a significant amount. It is not small at all, but it is neither huge too. So today also, even though there is a short covering rally, that is possibly because FIIs did something in options, but not in cash segment. In cash segment, they are still net sellers today also. And the overall selling has now, yes, it is again 5,000 crore selling in cash. Vishnu Narayan VP says, hi Vishnu. Yes. And in the future segment, FIIs in the future segment today, again, they are 1.73 lakhs short in the future segment, and the OI changes again from 1.67 to 1.73, again 6,000 future short. In the options data, again bullish, but again 4 digits in crores, which is a very less amount. They have bought calls and sold puts, but again very less. Okay, so those are not considerable amounts. So this could eventually lead to a bull trap too. This could be a bull trap. Why? Because market has, yes, market has moved up slightly, but then we have to see this trend line, which I'll draw here. Yes, definitely this trend line connecting the supports. I mean, connecting the resistances. So only if possibly Nifty can manage to close above this trend line, cross the trend line comfortably, come back and hit the trend line and possibly go up, then break the high again, then possibly we can say, okay, some sort of bullishness is still remaining in the market. But again, it could be a wider range consolidation, not a possible big up move in the market. I can't see much happening in the market there too. So if I have to be bullish, obviously I have to go above 25,000 first of all. I have to be above 25,000. Then above 25,000, I could expect possibly 25,300 to 500 ranges. If above 25,500, which is still almost 100,000 points away, which is still almost 3.4% away almost, that could be sign of bullishness. Until then, I will not be very bullish on the market. And so you have to keep these things in mind while taking your trades also. Any kind of overnight trades which you should be looking for? No, I don't think so. I don't think you should be going for any kind of overnight trades unless you are very certain about something. Because Trump comes up today with some decision, he comes and tells something. Tomorrow he possibly reverses that, and the next day he does the other thing. So very, very tricky situation. Let us also look at the overall summary. FIIs in futures are strong bearish, and clients are strong bullish. And see, this is exactly what is happening in the market, because that is the reason why we make losses. Okay, so we make loss in the market because we are playing against the FIIs, and FIIs are looting the money from us. So the clients today also, they remain strong bullish because of the short covering rally, nothing else. And FIIs, the big players, are still remaining bearish in the market. You can also see the data of previous day. 6th August, again bearish. 5th August, bearish. 4th August, bearish. And the 1st August, again bearish. So every single day FIIs have remained bearish, and that is the reason why market continues to slide down. Even though we are seeing some sort of upward rally, a small upward rally, it could not sustain until, let's say, we go about 25,000 minimum. Okay. So that is the data for FIIs, and clients have bought. Yes. Clients have bought puts and sold bought calls and sold puts. Obviously, FIIs have, yes, sold calls and bought puts. So they are, again, they continue to be bearish. Just today also they have added short positions. So how far of a rally will we see? Do not employ all of your capital or a big capital into options buying now, as of now. Means long position in calls. So that is the verdict from there. And yes, we have also discussed Nifty has formed a kind of is possibly forming kind of a cup and handle pattern. If that is the case, so this is what you should infer from the cup and handle pattern. If this forms to a cup and this handle is confirmed, then from the handle, from above the handle, we could possibly see how much is the depth of the cup. That much upward movement also we can expect. That is the theory from the cup and handle pattern. We can, oh sorry, yes, that is almost 16%, right? So that is 16%, and we don't know if we will be seeing 16% obviously, but possibly 10% or more if the handle is broken to the upside, which is 25,600 to 700 ranges. If we can manage a close above that, I can expect that too. So that is the reason. Another possible reason which triggered the short covering rally could be IT sector. IT sector again was not at all bearish today. IT in fact was very solid. It just opened gap down and just went up. Okay, so there was consolidation in the morning, and the short cover rally was mainly triggered by IT, which IT closes 0.87% up. Auto sector closing 0.25 up. Another main thing, pharma sector, IT and pharma, which are basically most affected sectors by any US movements or US policies or announcements. So IT and pharma, they are performing really well. Media obviously 1% up, and you can see bank is only 0.2% up. Nifty is only 0.09. So Nifty basically closed flat. Then another important point to note is the VIX coming down. So in a day like today, which unfolded today, the market opened gap down, went down by possibly another 200 points, covered everything and closed 300 points up. So in such a day, we expect the market, the VIX, the volatility index to be shooting up, possibly 3 to 4% up or 5% up. And the VIX has come down by 2.26%, which is another positive sign, is what I feel. The reason being, volatility index, when does the volatility basically go up? Volatility goes up when there is uncertainty in the market. When there is too much uncertainty in the market, volatility shoots. But if there are no uncertainties, then VIX can obviously come down. And the Trump tariff, 25%, the initial 25% tariff was already factored in. The next 25% tariff, which could happen on August 27th or 28th, if I'm not wrong, 27th or 28th, is not shaking the market beyond an extent, because even the market or everyone expects, okay, this could be some sort of a, as I initially said, some game being played by Trump to impose more pressure on India to cut the business with Russia. And if Ukraine and Russia come into some sort of agreement, that can possibly result in US allowing, means not engaging in India's trade with Russia. And today also, our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi has also said that whatever happens, we will still protect all the rights or the concerns and our values of our farmers. Why farmers? Because Trump also wanted to import to India agriculture products and agricultural sector. Basically, agricultural sector should be benefited from US to India, the imports to India from US. So Trump wanted no tariff for that, or Trump wanted decreased tariff for that. But India did not allow that. India always wanted our farmers to be the backbone of the economy, which is obviously now, and that should sustain, is what Sri Narendra Modi has said today in his speech. So that also is giving strength to investors, giving positive feel to investors, possibly that India will be robust. The RBI governor also coming out yesterday and saying that India's projected inflation for FY26 is only 3.1%, which is very, very good, because RBI always expect 4 to 6%. RBI always targets an inflation in the range of 4 to 6% generally, but it is projected to be 3.1%, which is very good. So that again stabilizes the economy much more. We also have, he has also commented that what about the tariff was a question asked to him. So he also commented, beyond an extent, we should not be influenced by that. In fact, we are contributing more to the world economy than US, is what he said, or in such a sense, if I'm not wrong. So generally things look good, and we should not be in for a panic situation. But that is not the case how FIIs have been dealing with the Indian markets. So these are generally the verdicts. And another portion of this segment, this live, could be any stocks which you want to analyze. You can definitely comment it here, and we can possibly do the technical analysis of stocks, and we can come up with the technical analysis of those stocks possibly tomorrow, and what are our views. That can be done. And there are no stock recommendations or suggestions, but if you want to be aware of some technical analysis which you want us to do, you can definitely ask us, and we will be happy to help. So any comments to be answered, or questions to be answered, anything is heartily welcome. And I know the number of people watching today is only in single digits, and this is the first live stream we are doing, and at 8:30 post market analysis, this is the first live stream. So that is absolutely okay, and we will continue to do this on every market day. So we have started on a NIFTY expiry. I wanted to start it on a Thursday so that it is a NIFTY expiry. Expiries are generally good for us, and I'll also expose my position, show my positions. So these are our positions which are already done, all of today's expiry, and I have not held any overnight positions. So we were short on the market. We did a bear call spread. Okay, so we did a bear call spread. We shorted 25,000, 25,950 and 25,750, and bought 25,200 calls. So those were the positions, and we have come to the end of the day with the maximum profits available. We have taken out all the profits, and we have come up with around 10k profits today. So that is it for the trades today. And what trade I will be having tomorrow? No trades as of now, because I am very uncertain about the up movement which is happening. Above, let's let Nifty cross possibly 24,800 and let it sustain, then I can expect 25,000. And sooner I don't expect, even personally speaking, I don't expect 25,000 also to be broken, seeing how the FIAs are selling in the market. So that's it for the post-market analysis, FAB post-market analysis, FAB analysis for Nifty for 7th of August. So if you have no more comments to be answered, we'll see you tomorrow in the live session as well as the FAB Nifty analysis of tomorrow evening 8:30. Till then, take care, Jai Hind, and bye-bye.